Hey guys, Alex Railpenny Redneck here. Maybe the last video for the summer, or at least the last model railroading video for the summer, before school starts. Unfortunately, it starts too early in the month. But I got a new locomotive, but before we do that, I'm going to introduce you to my other locomotives. This was my first diesel locomotive. Hold on, why is this camera acting funny? There we go. Alright, this was my first diesel locomotive, and also it's at 63,000 views on YouTube. Awesome, CSX Athearn. It's an Athearn CSX GP40-2. My Athearn Tri-Rail GP49. My BNSF, that's a Bachmann by the way. GP40-2. My Bachmann GP38-2 from CSX, and my Athearn Roundhouse Norfolk Southern GP50. And it's got a lot of detail on it. my next, well, I just happened to get another engine, and unlike last time, it's not an EMD. It isn't an EMD. It's going to be my first diesel engine that's not an EMD. DCC ready. Nice price. I got this at the Model Train Show in Orlando. And guess what engine it is? Ta-da! That's right. It is a 6-axle locomotive. It's the new Athearn CSX AC44CW by GE. And yeah. It's quite interesting. First thing I noticed is the front of it says CSX and just the lettering, but the side has the current YN3B. And this one doesn't have the boxcar logo either. Which I'm quite curious. Do CSX AC44s actually have that, or have I not been noticing? Because it says CSX on this side. You can tell it's not a -8 or a -9 because it has this giant inverter box here, and there's a lightning bolt under the number, which is 3 digits. But other than that, there's basically a lot of similarities between the two. But this is AC and not DC, like what the -8s and -9s are. Although some of the -8s and -9s on Norfolk Southern and BNSF have been rebuilt into AC44 C6s, which is an interesting thing. Well, so first thing we're going to do is we are going to do a size comparison. We're going to put my original one with this one. Look at that. And you can already tell there's a good difference. I wonder if this one has a bigger motor than the other one does. Should have, because it's a bigger engine, and it might need a bigger motor to make it go the same speed. Yeah, that's an interesting. This is YN3B also on all sides, front, side, and back. Great detail on both of them, by the way. Now let's take a look at them. As you can see by the back, well, let's bring out my roundhouse. Let's bring out my roundhouse engine too, and my Bachmann. As you can see at the back of the engine, it's scaled really well. It's got a headlight. I think that's a filler for something. Maybe coolant, I think. And this one's a little bit taller by a couple inches in real life, so that's a plus. Comparing it to the roundhouse engine, it has a little bit of detail benefits on it. Although I hope they have detail kits, because they don't have MU hoses or windshield wipers on them. The BNSF one kind of does, but they're not realistic looking. Now my Tri-Rail one, I don't notice them either. But yeah, we're going to. It's a great engine. The top, it's really good looking for the top. That's the radiator. I might be getting more GE locomotives in the future from various well, I'm gonna get some CSX GEs, some Florida East Coast GEs, maybe some Ferromex GEs also. But the thing is, I have to give Athearn a call and tell them to start making them again because they discontinued those, sadly. Also, yeah, I did tell you I'm going to be getting some more CSX action, maybe some more Norfolk Southern action, some Amtrak stuff, and some Ferromex stuff, along with some Florida East Coast stuff. And hopefully, brands are going to start building Brightline, because that's a cool train that's coming to South Florida. Put that box over there with the roundhouse. This is the box for the caboose. Caboose is over there, so I'm going to be making a video of that. What do you say we put this thing on the tracks and give it a test run? And just so you know, because this is a super long locomotive, I wouldn't recommend pulling trains with it through that area right there, because it's going to derail the train from its leverage. Alright. That's all good stuff right there. We shall pull forward, CSX. He's now pulling forward. The switch is set. We're gonna let him idle out of the switch right there. The front headlight does work. It's just not enough voltage on there to light the light. It's got an antenna on the top. It does have the shades on the windows. It's got a K5LA horn on it. Smokestack. I really hope that they can make smoking units, because GEs. You know what GEs like to do, or those just Norfolk Southern Trust 9s. We give them a little bit more speed. And you see that headlight's going to be working. Now the only complaint I have is those aren't real working ditch lights. If it's possible to install them, that would be cool. Let's let them pass by my caboose actually. That's my Athearn Roundhouse CSX caboose that I made a video of yesterday. Just going by my tractor dealer. It's gonna go under that. A special big shout out to Amtrak TBL for selling me some of his. He's going to be selling me some of his 8/0 scale stuff, which includes locomotives and several rolling stocks. Big shout out to Amtrak TBL. He's a longtime supporter and good friend, so I thank him for all of his support, and I do thank him for him selling me some 8/0 scale locomotives and rolling stock that I will be making. And as soon as I get those things, I'm going to be making videos of them. Let's see how fast this thing can go. Honestly, doesn't look like the fastest one I have. It's not gonna be faster than the Bachmann's GP38-2, but it still has some kick to it. But that's all right. Well, you know what we're gonna do right now? We're gonna make a power move consisting of a EMD and a GE. All right, let's roll, CSX. Looks like we have a technical difficulty. We shall fix that. Alright guys, Alex Ralph and Redneck here. I'm back. So, we have now gotten the EMD and the GE coupled together, and we're going to see how they perform. This would be quite interesting. Get off the tracks, you're trespassing. Here, get on station. They ain't worth any better. There we go. We're gonna pull forward, CSX. Beep beep. Everything's will happen. There we go. Might be a dead spot in the track right there. Have to investigate that. Uh-oh. Have to get the switch worked on. Alright. Let the train go out of the Floyd tractor and equipment spur. This would be really interesting. Fun fact, I like that Canadian National Grain Hopper. And because I have a Canadian National Grain Hopper, I think I might actually get some other Canadian National stuff. Just like if I get a Kansas City Southern grain car from Scale Trains in the future, I'm going to need a KCS locomotive. But they don't make KCS locomotives, so I'm going to be getting it from Athearn because I don't know. Do you think the two companies are related? Because their products look very similar. Alright. Let's see. Pull forward, guys. And this is a fun. Also, this train contains a lot of fallen flags too. There we go. As a matter of fact, if we're gonna go check out the fallen flags on this pass right here. Penn Salt, Seaboard Airline, Burlington Northern, Frisco, Wisconsin Central, Norfolk, and Western. There it is. It's actually doing a pretty good job. Alright, that looks pretty cool. Awesome. Now, for grins, we're gonna... Well, this was what I was supposed to do. Supposed to pull the train by the engine by itself. So, let's pull this train by itself. Well, it's a 6-axle locomotive, so this will do pretty good. It's gonna do really good. I can't go around that curve too much. Oh no! What happened there? Uh-oh, that's not good. I think that was from the boxcar. You silly boxcar, man. So, I think I'm going to have to rework this here. Alright, CSX. We're gonna... Here we go. We're gonna take this boxcar out of the equation because I think it has some problems. Now we're going to pull this train. Alright. There it goes. There it goes, CSX. It actually pulls it pretty, it's actually going pretty fast. It's going like the speed of the Acela or something, if this was a real scale. We're going to wait for that train to come. We'll let it pass through the corner again. Alright. We shall let it pass close up now. Don't worry, the train's coming. That was cool. Alright. Well, guys. I hope everyone... I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you can, please leave a like or comment and subscribe. And well, this was an amazing summer for me. I went on a cruise. I went South Florida rail fanning. I went on a boat ride. I mean, I went to my lake house several times this summer, because, I mean, after all, I live on there most of the time. And I went to 2 train shows this summer, one in June, one recently in Orlando, and the other one from the first part was in Tampa. And, well, I mean, I didn't do a lot of rail fanning this summer, other when I went to South Florida. So, I'd say this was an okay summer. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really hope you guys leave a like. Please leave a comment, because I really need your feedback on this awesome new locomotive. And if you love this video, be sure to subscribe. Chances are this is the last model railroading video of the summer that I make, because I gotta go back to school. Senior year, woohoo! You know, I'm 17, senior year. That's gonna be good. And I'm excited for this. And so I thank everybody for the support. Again, big shout out to Amtrak's TBL for me getting some of his 8.0 scale equipment in the future, because he's switching to N scale and he's going to be selling me his 8.0 scale stuff, because he's been a long time friend and supporter for my YouTube channel, and I like his videos. I like his model railroading videos, and it's going to be nice to have some more engines, which includes FEC, more CSX, Norfolk Southern, some Amtrak, and some intermodal and auto racks and other cool stuff that he's going to give me. And I'm going to be paying him for all that stuff. So I appreciate him. I appreciate all the support my videos have been getting. I mean, that's amazing. My last video of the caboose got up to over 100 views in less than a day. That's awesome, guys. Thank you guys for support so much. God bless you guys. And this is Alex the Rail Fanning Redneck out.